Part 9. Best Laser Rangefinding Thermal Scope, ATN ThOR5 LRF. Pros. Mounts on standard 30mm rings. Excellent built-in rangefinder. Traditional scope mounting geometry. Cant indicator. Robust 3-year warranty. At about $3,200, a fair value. Cons. Onboard photo/video storage. Frustrating menu navigation. Unreliable app connectivity. Scorecard. Ease of setup, good. Connectivity, poor. Thermal performance, very good. Shootability, very good. Fieldworthiness, fair. Price/value, very good. Key features. 640x480 microbolometer thermal sensor. 1024x768 pixel display resolution. 4-32x magnification. 9-hour battery life. Built-in laser rangefinder with 1,000-yard range. Integrated ballistic calculator. 8-pattern reticle plus ability to create reticles. You're going to need to set aside a chunk of time to unlock all the features of this remarkable thermal scope. That's because there are so many functions and sub-functions, but also because the user interface is frustratingly Byzantine. The payoff for navigating the convoluted menu is unlocking the abundant capabilities one of the most versatile thermal scopes on the market. The ThOR, not a typo, that's how ATN names its flagship thermal, has one of the most precise and useful integrated laser rangefinder in the field. But it also has features like manual pixel healer to improve the displayed image, an integrated ballistics calculator, a cant indicator, compass header, wind indicator, and through an available app, the ability to create and share reticles with other users. ATN is one of the OGs of the thermal market, and early generations were defined by glitchy operation. That's still an issue with this 5th-generation ThOR, but it's much more stable than previous iterations. The 4-32x50 model that we tested costs $3,295, pretty good for its boost in sensor resolution. Our model has a 640x480 processor. Pay attention since ATN also sells a ThOR5 with a 320x240 sensor that doesn't have nearly the resolution or the reach of the more powerful thermal. You'll need your own set of 30mm rings to mount the ATN. While many brands are shipping quick-detach rail mounts with their sights, the ability to use your own rings gives users more mounting options. Field tests confirmed the laser rangefinder's reach to 1,000 yards, and combined with the ballistics function, we made shots out past 500 yards with a variety of calibers. The ThOR5 has some significant shortcomings. First, it stores video and photo content on an onboard micro SD card. If you want to share images, you have to manually download the data. While ATN has a fairly robust mobile app, and after working our way through the tedious Wi-Fi connection, we found that it doesn't yet have the ThOR5 profile available for linkage. We expect that to change in the coming months. Users must also manually input important components of ballistics, including altitude, temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure. More advanced thermals fetch that environmental data from onboard sensors. Our final gripe is with the 7-button navigation. It takes some time to learn the functions of each button, and in a controlled environment we got pretty good with riffing through menu options and selecting various functions. But in the field, while wearing gloves and in the hectic moment of incoming coyotes, the buttons are too small and closely configured to operate effectively. At one point, while trying to laser a coyote, switch color palettes, and increase magnification simultaneously, we were pushing and releasing buttons like frenzied trumpet players. But if the interface is frustrating, the capabilities of this scope are impressive. The ability to mount it to a rifle, zero it in just a couple shots, then engage targets out to the very limits of its recognition range make it a relatively affordable thermal sight worth a hard look.